A young couple is chatting in a quiet forest. Just as they were about to get to the point, the sheephead killer went for it with a chainsaw. 2 people died at the scene after a frenzied outpouring. That's when the sheep-headed killer began to surface. So Jean Jia is an ordinary office worker. After years of struggle, I finally bought my own house. Delighted, he opened a bottle of wine to celebrate. He wanted to share the good news with his father. I don't want my father's phone to be disconnected. Jean's sister message, look forward to tomorrow and father meet. This evening, he's got girlfriends over to celebrate. The excited Jean's sister enjoys the warmth of her new home, but it's remote and sparsely populated. Potential dangers loom, too. Just when Sister Kim was getting to know her surroundings, he's already got someone sneaking up on him. But Jean Jia did not realize this. It's not just beautiful gardens and a huge lake. It must have cost Jean a lot. Get what's in the car and Kim's gonna take it home. Just then, the satyr demon has crept up behind him. The next second Jean's sister was violently tackled. She picked up the rock to fight back. The sight of Xiao Wei quickly interrupted. I didn't think it was a girlfriend's prank. Just wanted to surprise Kim. Do this. Kim's gallstones almost didn't crack. Girls, help out and plan to stay drunk tonight. After a busy day, Jean is going to take a bath first. I never expected this wash. Straight from dawn to dark. It's crazy that my girlfriends are lining up to do it. I have to say the director really knows how to arrange. The 100-minute movie took 20 minutes just to shower. Downstairs, Wei started talking about the house. Says people died here years ago. Which means Kim bought a murder house. But he didn't think there was anything wrong. At least we got the house cheap. While the girls were gossiping, there was already a stir outside. Looks like the real satyr demon is on his way. Jean's sister took Xiao Wei to drink a cup. Then they watched horror movies. Aya finished her bath and came downstairs. I saw them watching a horror movie. Timid by nature, he took the drink and ducked aside. When she came upstairs, Aya drank 2 cups and went to bed. Jean's sister, 2 people are looking afraid. Just then the satyr demon had entered the room. The girls are make-believe. It's like watching TV and freaking out. Soon Wei decided to go to bed, too. And the living room left Jean's sister alone. Right after Wei went to bed, Aya had a nightmare. She dreamed that she was alone at the cemetery. Get lost and look everywhere for a way out. Don't want to. Next second, the shadow of the satyr demon appeared in the graveyard. She followed Aya all the way, but when Aya turned back, the satyr demon disappeared without a trace. In the living room, Jean Jia did not feel sleepy. He poured a glass of wine and drank again. Then he noticed the sale sign outside. Why did you get up when you were already tearing it down? Jean's sister went out and tore down the sign, but when we got back to the house, Wei just popped up. Then the wind woke him up. When I found out everything was fine, Wei went back to her room to sleep, but it wasn't long before the goatman demon tickled him. Wake up. Xiao Wei came to the living room and asked if there was a dog. Kim said she did not have one. Wei wondered what was it that licked her foot. It feels bad. 2 people quickly took a knife to the room to find. Suddenly there was a noise from upstairs, but the 2 went upstairs and found nothing. Head back downstairs. Wei found her phone was gone. Worried about what might happen, Wei Fei let Golden Sister alarm twist. No. After each other, Jean's sister had to get the phone. Unexpectedly, his phone was also taken away by the devil. Just when the 2 of them were struggling, there was a sudden noise in the kitchen. Look for dog footprints on the ground. For everyone's safety, Jean Jia quickly took a knife, opened the door and looked. Then a goat ran in. Looks like something's going on at home. It's all this little guy's fault. While they were teasing each other, the satyr demon rushed in with a chainsaw. The girls got scared and ran away. When they got out of here, Golden Sister thought of Aya still at home. They shouted downstairs to save him. I yelled for a long time and got no response. Probably dead asleep. Jean's sister is going to go back home to find and asked Wei to be safe if he's not back in 3 minutes. Wei ran away on her own. Then Jean's sister's strong courage rushed into the house. First he went to get his car keys. He ran upstairs at once, pulled back the covers and have a look. Did not expect Aya has fallen in a pool of blood. Terrified Jean Jia screamed. Next thing you know, he's got the satyr demon. The sheep took a long knife. Looks like there's more than one satyr demon. At the moment outside the small Wei is anxiously waiting. I don't want the phone to vibrate in the room next to me. Wei trembling to find the past. And I got caught by the devil. He tried to fight like hell, but in the end he was killed by a demon. On the other side of the Golden Sister is avoiding the devil to kill. I managed to get out of the house, but then he was cut by a demon. I was caught by a demon. Critical moment, Jean's sister backhand hurt the other side's leg. After the opportunity to escape, he headed straight for the lake. The next thing I know, he's gone by the cabin. When the satyr demon came after him, he checked the house for the first time. At the moment hiding in the corner of the Golden Sister is shivering. See to be found. Jean's sister copy things. I just smashed it. After knocking over the opposite side with a paddle, Jean's sister took out a knife and stabbed it quickly. After a crazy meal of output, picked up the knife from the floor and slashed it. Even though we solved this one, but there's another one with a chainsaw. Just then Big Sister drove a sports car to find home. He called Ginger. But there was a bell ringing from the cottage next to it. Puzzled, he looked for it, opened the door and saw that Wei had fallen in a pool of blood. Big Sister hurried to the house to find someone. He was caught off guard when a demon attacked him from behind. The good news is that Big Girl is quick on her feet. Backhand with the bottle in your hand. I shot him in the head. When the demon recovers, Big Sister has disappeared without a trace. Just as he was chasing it, the ambushed girl hit me with an axe. Lift the mask and take a look. Did not expect to be her husband always. A strong way backhand locked him. Just as Big Boo was dying. Came to the Golden Sister and axe relief. I thought the nightmare was over. I never expected Grumpy's husband to be killed. Big Sister and Jean's sister actually got up. The next they were rivals. Kill Red-Eyed Jean's sister after chasing up. And then he went 300 rounds with her. Big Sister's skill is not as good as the person was finally killed by the Golden Sister. The next day a couple came by. They found the body of the demon in the cabin. The frightened girl screamed. The panicked pair immediately fled into the forest. Just then Kill Red-Eyed Jean's sister behind the attack. The boy was cut in half on the spot, and the girl did not get rid of the claws of the Golden Sister. Finally was killed by Jean Jia Disorderly Fist. The whole process is more attractive. Relatively empty content. A small cost grade B plasma tablet. You can look it up when you're bored. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. See you next time.